Let's start with essay writing. You know, what is the duration of essay writing? 40 minutes. Very good. So let's start with writing. Writing is divided into two tasks, task 1 and task 2. Khushi, are you aware of this? Worries, we'll learn that. So depending on the purpose, whether you want to study or you want to go for PR or you want to opt for work permit, it is decided whether you would opt for academics or general training. For academics, we have report writing, and for general training, we have letter writing, right? Task 2 is essay writing. Okay, we get 60 minutes to finish our writing task, and out of those 60 minutes, we are supposed to provide 20 minutes to our task 1 and 40 minutes to our task 2. That is 20 minutes and 40 minutes. Why is it 20 and 40 and not 30 or not 40 here and 20 here? Exactly, because of the number of words. In task 1, we are supposed to write at least 150 words, and here at least 250 words. Basically, you are supposed to cover all the points. You are supposed to address all the questions, all the parts of the questions, and then you're good to go. In IELTS, it is not based on the quantity, but it is based on the quality. They're looking for the qualitative work. जो क्वेश्चन मिल रहा है तुम्हें बेसिकली, उसके जो भी क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए तुम्हें, सारे पॉइंट्स हमें एड्रेस करने हैं, एंड दैट इज हाउ यू गेट योर बैंड स्कोर. Clear? Okay. Now let's start with task 2. We are going to cover essay later. Essay writing, right? How many types of essays do we have? 5 types. Can you please name the essays? Advantage, disadvantage, discussion essay, agree disagree essay, problem solution, and direct or double question essay, right? Okay. We are going to discuss advantage, disadvantage essay. How do we identify advantage and disadvantage essay?
They specifically mention discuss the advantages.
Exactly. So you will not have a heading, you will not have a title. You need to read the question and identify the question type, and based on the question type, you decide how many types of paragraphs we are supposed to write. Okay, let's see a question here, and you tell me which type of essay is that. With a fast pace of modern life, more and more people are turning towards fast food for their main meal. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages. This statement is called a topic statement. It is important to understand and identify this. We'll cover that later. We are supposed to mainly focus on this part to decide how many paragraphs are we supposed to write. This sentence will tell you the type of essay that it is going to be. What type of essay is it? Advantage and disadvantage. So I'm supposed to talk about the benefits of the situation and the drawbacks. Simple? Okay. Now, when we start writing our essay, we are supposed to provide at least 2 or 3 minutes to brainstorming. What is brainstorming?
Getting ideas.
Exactly, right? Without any bias, we're just supposed to generate ideas, right? We have advantages and disadvantages. Okay, but let's get the question clear first. The question says, with a fast pace of modern life, more and more people are turning towards fast food for their main meal. For their main meal. Okay. So when we start writing our essay, we brainstorm and then we start writing our essay. The first thing that we write is introduction. Introduction mainly consists of two things. One is paraphrasing and another is thesis statement. Some people also prefer to write global statement, but it's not compulsory. It is not compulsory to write a general statement. You can start with paraphrasing and thesis statement. Okay, let's see what is paraphrasing, right? Yes, Dikshit, what is paraphrasing?
Topic discussion.
So when you start writing your introduction, you at least need the assessor to know the topic, right? Right? बताना पड़ेगा assessor को topic क्या है हमारा. But the thing is, we cannot just copy and paste our topic. So what we do is we rewrite the topic in our own words. But the most important thing is the meaning should remain the same. When you paraphrase, you are basically supposed to rewrite the topic statement. Okay? And ensure that the meaning does not change. Clear? Okay. Next, I'm asked this. I'm asked to describe or mention advantages and disadvantages. I'm not supposed to give opinion only. मुझे balance बनाना है यहाँ पे. Right? I need to discuss advantage and disadvantage. समझ आया ये? I cannot give solutions. I cannot give suggestions. मुझे क्या करना है? Benefits बताने हैं of this situation and disadvantage or drawbacks बताने हैं. Simple? So when we paraphrase the topic, we mainly pay attention to the statement. And thesis में क्या आएगा? What do we mention in thesis statement? Exactly. So introduction is of the essay. So when we write introduction, we basically paraphrase the topic and mention the ideas in brief, so as to let the assessor know what we are going to discuss next in our body paragraphs. समझ आया? It is introduction to our essay. इंट्रोडक्शन जो अगर होने वाला है तो मुझे बताना पड़ेगा कि बॉडी पैराग्राफ में क्या क्या कवर होने वाला है, राइट? ओके, सो दैट मींस यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? व्हाट शुड आई मेंशन हियर? Advantages and disadvantages. Now based on my brainstorm, so before I start writing my introduction, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to brainstorm. So let's discuss ideas. Okay, what do you think could be the advantages of the situation?
Easy to access.
Accessibility. Okay, accessibility. Then convenience. How is it convenient?
Easily available and less time consuming.
Exactly, because people who are working with a fast pace of modern life, more and more people are turning towards fast food. So when people are busy with their life and people are constantly working and they are busy with their life, what they need the most is convenience. Simple. Okay. Anything else?
Variety of foods. Variety of foods.
Variety of foods. Okay. I'll just write it down and then we'll see. I'm just putting it here and then we'll see. Variety. Then can we talk about affordability? Right? Because most people who consume fast food are either people who are working or students. Simple. So they might find it difficult to spend a hefty amount on traditional meals, right? so it is rather affordable for them. That can be one of the advantages, right? Anything else? I can justify accessibility by talking about delivery services. Exactly, that can be my evidence. Okay, let's see. So I can talk about delivery services. Next, let's keep it till here. So, okay. Disadvantages. What could be the disadvantages of consuming, or what could be the disadvantages of fast food being or replacing their main meals? What could be the drawbacks?
The daily consumption of fast food cause nutritional imbalance.
Very good. Very good. Nutritional imbalance. Very good. Anything else?
The risk of the disease and cardiovascular.
Very good. Heart diseases, obesity, but that would be on the longer term, you know. Inflammation और वो सब आएगा वहाँ पे. Obesity. Then, does it have any lasting impact on people's memory, their behavior, their emotions? Mood changes. Okay, very good.
And lead to depression.
That would it can have impact on one's mental health, but that would be on the longer run, right? Stress. Okay. Anything else? Do we have anything else?
It gives short-term fulfillment of hunger
I
because of
I don't want sentences here. I want pointers. Because when we brainstorm, we mainly focus on pointers. We are not supposed to write longer sentences, right? Okay. Do you have anything in your mind? Do you consume fast food on daily basis? Good. So when you consume fast food, let's say you have been exposed to fast food for a prolonged period of time, what disadvantages do you think you might face, or what drawbacks do you think you might uh, have in your what problems do you think you might face in your health with your health? Longer or shorter period? Does it affect our immune system? Right. Then digestion, right? Exactly. It sorry. Exactly, and it consists of
additives.
no additives आ सकता है, yes. Then high salt, sugar, right? Exactly. Exactly. So it can lead to detrimental impacts. Digestion आ सकता है वो. Okay, I'll just not write everything. Now, introduction. We have brainstormed enough ideas right now, है ना? So when I want to write my introduction, I need to make sure that it is clear for the reader to read and understand, because that is the first thing that an assessor is going to check. Simple. I'm going to mention two things mainly. First is I'm supposed to paraphrase the topic and introduce my ideas that I'm going to mention in my body paragraphs. Simple. How many body paragraphs should we write here? Two body paragraphs. Very good. So we have introduction, then we have body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and conclusion. Very good. Now, what makes a body paragraph? You know, we have introduced our opinions now. Now, the next thing that we do is we introduce our main idea. मेन आइडिया जो होगा वो क्या करेगा, इंट्रोड्यूस करेगा अपने टॉपिक को. सिंपल. I have mentioned my advantages here, my disadvantages here. Now the first thing that I do is I connect disadvantages here in the first body paragraph and disadvantages to my second body paragraph. Clear? Again same format, main idea यहाँ पे आ जाए. Simple. Now the most important part of your essay is its evidence and your ability to justify your opinion. Okay, it is very easy to give opinions. It is very easy to mention advantages, disadvantages, but the most important thing is to justify it. You know, call it evidence. It is called evidence. So, what is evidence? What do you understand from the word evidence?
Two ideas we have, so two calculations with them. For example, accessibility, उसमें delivery service add कर सकते.
Right. So that would be the example of it. It can be your extended opinion, reasoning for your idea or your opinion. It can be justification for your idea or simple case study. A case study of some sort that would justify your opinion. समझ आया ये? Okay. And after I'm done with that, what I need to do is I need to connect my idea to the topic. So when I connect my idea to the topic, the assessor would know that I am done with my one idea, and in the next paragraph, I'll be discussing the disadvantages. समझ आए? Because when we write, we don't write for ourselves. We write so that the other person who is reading can understand it clearly. समझ आए? So we need to make sure that our idea is properly connected because there are parameters that we need to achieve. You know, we have task response, we have coherence and cohesion, then we have lexical resources, and we have grammatical range and accuracy. Task response will mainly assess the format, accuracy, word limit, tone. Then we have coherence and cohesion, continuity of your ideas. Coherence जो होता है पैराग्राफ के बीच का कनेक्शन एंड आइडियाज के बीच का जो कनेक्शन है, द कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ योर आइडियाज एंड ओवरऑल जो सेंटेंसेस है हमारे उसके आइडियाज एंड overall flow of our essay. Let's say you have given me your opinion, you have mentioned an advantage, but your evidence does not match your opinion or the idea. What happens then? You're going off topic. समझ आइए? बैंड कट हो जाएगा. समझ आइए? Because your evidence is not supporting your main idea here. समझ आया इतना? So we discuss advantages here, disadvantages here. Conclusion. What do we write in conclusion?
Overall, जो भी mention.
Summarized. Fair. So in conclusion, what we do is we summarize our ideas. समझ आया ये? There should be no introduction of a new idea. You should never introduce new ideas in conclusion. All you need to do is just conclude, just summarize everything that you have discussed so far. That means ये दोनों जो है उसको मुझे यहाँ पे summarize करना है. Clear? Got it? Very good. Now let's try to write introduction of this essay. Should I keep it here? So ठीक है. You have your ideas here, you have your question here. Let's start writing our introduction. Right? So we are going to paraphrase the topic statement first, and then we are going to mention our ideas in brief. Now we have the liberty to choose our ideas. We have the liberty to mention advantages and disadvantages from the list that we have made. You don't need to mention everything. You choose something that works well for you. Simple? Okay. Let's see this. पहले paraphrase करेंगे. With a fast pace of modern life. How are you going to start with our introduction? It is important to use accurate words. See, we have a parameter called lexical resources which would assess the accuracy of your words, but it is important to use advanced words. Yes, you can go with adjectives, adverbs, wo sab aa sakta hai. You can use everything that you want, but there needs to be an accuracy of the words. They're not going to give you a band score just because you have used a good word or an advanced word. And the word needs to make some sense here. You can simply start it. With the fast pace of modern life. I have changed the sentence formation a bit. I have changed certain words, but does it give the same idea? More and more people are turning towards fast food for their main meal. I don't want to write more and more people.
Trend of consuming fast food,
Hmm.
replacing replacing their main meal.
Good try, but it is lacking something.
Trend of consuming fast food increasing.
Is increasing if I want to write that, but I don't want to use the word increasing. Let's use the word rely. People are relying fast food as their primary as their primary chalega. In today's rapidly changing world, people are relying, or I can also use the word increasing number of people, and increasing number of people are relying on fast food as their primary meal. We have changed certain words, we have changed certain sentence formation, but tell me if the idea is same or not. Same? Okay, this is paraphrasing. Okay, we are not going towards advanced words abhi itna, hai na? Okay, let's see. Next, discuss the advantages and disadvantages. That means I'm supposed to now mention my ideas in brief. Okay? Okay. So now tell me which ideas should we pick from here, from this? We'll go with accessibility and affordability. Okay, then we can also write lack of cooking skills. But okay, it can be useful for people who lack cooking skills, right? Okay, next. I would go with nutritional imbalance. You know, basically it lacks nutrition. So I'll go with that one. Next,
For long-term causes, risk
risk of heart diseases and obesity. Okay, let's write. You know, is it visible from there? Okay. We will continue in introduction only. We don't need to make a separate sentence. We will continue with this only. Okay, this is introduction altogether. Can lead to nutritional imbalance and chronic medical conditions. Okay, now tell me, as a reader, do you understand the topic? Do you get a basic understanding of the advantages, disadvantages? Exactly, that is the purpose. When we write essays, we are supposed to introduce our ideas in introduction itself. We can of course make it better, right? This is, think of this as a rough draft. It's okay, but our idea should be clear to the reader. समझ आया ये? So let's read it. In today's rapidly changing world, an increasing number of people are relying on fast food as their primary meal. Due to a tedious lifestyle, people depend on fast food as it is easily accessible and affordable. But a significant reliance on such food can lead to nutritional imbalance and chronic medical conditions. I haven't elaborated the conditions that people might face because that is for body paragraph. We will mention that as our evidence. We will give elaborated idea in body paragraph. समझ आइए? So when you brainstorm your ideas, you get a better understanding of what you want to mention in your introduction. It also gives you a basic understanding of how you want to formulate or articulate your ideas in an essay format. Clear? Okay. Now, as a reader, what do you think will I discuss in advantages? Right? That would be my main focus, right? I'll be elaborating that. I will elaborate why accessibility to fast food can actually lead to increased consumption of fast food. I can give examples of Swiggy, Zomato if I want to. Okay. Then I can talk about affordability. I can talk about students and working professionals who might have a tight budget, right? Who can easily afford such food. Now, not every fast food is dangerous to our health, right? Fast food does not necessarily mean junk food, I know, but fast food basically can have detrimental impact because nutritional value low. Exactly, it can lead to nutritional deficiency. Exactly, it can be highly processed, again not every time, but it can be. Okay, next. Now, most fast food products that are available to us have, I would say, certain preservatives, right? They're high in salt, high in sugar. Some food are ultra processed, right? Which can lead to detrimental impact on our health. समझ आया ये? So I can talk about ultra processed food as well, but again, fast food does not necessarily mean to junk food. So we need to keep that in mind. अगर मैंने वो connection बना दिया, if I make that connection, that means going slightly off topic. समझ आया ये? तो वो ध्यान में रखना है. Clear? Okay. So we'll start writing our essay. You can use your own words. You will start writing introduction in your own words and then body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2 and conclusion. Clear? Okay.